I am from Ukraine. Japan was like a dream country for me.
That's your impression, isn't it? So,
yeah, exactly.
Is there any supportive data, so hardworking, and also they love drinking, gambling?
A little bit difficult to believe. I met some depressive students. Because of war, many things in my country have changed, so I can't do my favorite things. My life is completely different right now. I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful to Japanese people who support Ukraine.
どうもこんにちは、こんにちは。今回なんですけど、オンライン英会話ディベートドッキリをしていきたいと思います。今って要はディベート戦国時代じゃないですか。YouTube とかでもショートのディベート動画っていうのがいろいろと出回ってて、ディベートといえばひろゆきさんで、ひろゆきさんの動画結構見てすごい好きだなと思ってるんですよ。ですので、これもし外国人とディベートしたらどうなるかっていうのをちょっと一旦やってみたかったんで、今日ねやってみたいと思います。実は今からオンライン英会話をあと7分後にスタートします。で、今日の対戦相手はこちらになります。ウクライナの英会話の先生、ディアナ先生になります。で、彼女は今までの動画を見る限り、日本人に魅力を感じるみたいな発言がいくつかあったんですよ。ですので、そこを論破どんどんとしていくっていうのをしていきたいと思ってます。これはドッキリとしてやっていきたいので、あくまでディベートするとは事前に言いません。なのでイメージとしては最初はなんか和やかな雰囲気で自己紹介が終わり、その後なぜか日本人男性の魅力になると、普通だったら日本人男性が魅力的言われたら喜ぶのになぜか喜ばない、むしろやたら論破してくるスタイルの日本人という設定でいくと。で、どういう風に返してくるかっていうのを見ていきたいと思います。で、最後はネタバレしていきたいと思います。ただね、このディアナさんのお姉さんがどうやら日本人と結婚して日本に住んでるらしいので、かなりのデータは蓄積されてるんじゃないかなと思うので、力は申し分ないなと、強敵ですけど。ということで、ディベートテーマとしては、日本人男性に魅力を感じるか感じないか。ディアナさんが感じる。で、私は感じないという派でいくということになります。では、後ほど。さあ、あと1分です。22時になりました。Hello. Hi.
Nice to see you. My name is Diana.
Diana, I'm Chadayuki. Hey, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to this interview. Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you. But today, I would like to talk about the Japanese stuff. First of all, could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, sure. My name is Diana. Nice to meet you. I am from Ukraine. I'm Ukrainian. Currently, I stay in Zaporizhzhia city, which is very close to the front line. I live with my parents right now. I work at FeliTalk as an English teacher. So I'm always very glad to see new students. I've already graduated from my university. I studied Chinese language and Chinese philology. So now I am a translator and philologist of Chinese language. And my work at FeliTalk helps me to improve my English language day by day. I try to learn even more than I know right now. So I never stop studying, never stop learning. Unfortunately, because of war, many things in my country have changed. So I can't do my favorite things. My life is completely different right now. So before I used to do horse riding. I love horses very much. Unfortunately now I cannot do that, but still I have a lot of hobbies, including in languages learning foreign languages. Also, FeliTalk helps me to try myself as a streamer, like a blogger, promoter, model. So yes, I try to do many things at the same time. So I'm glad that I can develop like that in online. I'm very glad that I have this opportunity.
Oh, thank you very much for your introduction. So are you living in Ukraine still, but it's a safer place? Right?
Yes, actually, I used to live in Sweden when war just started, but I spent there like 6 months of my life, and I realized that I want to go home. So I came back home. Usually I live in Kyiv, in the capital, but these days I came to visit my parents. I will not stay here for a long time in Zaporizhia, but maybe in 1 or 2 weeks I will go back to Kyiv again.
I see. Okay. And you majored in language. One of the job is translator, you said?
Yes.
So from Chinese to English or?
To Chinese to Ukrainian, but also I can English, it's not a problem. But yeah, unfortunately I don't work with Chinese language right now, and actually I can't say that I regret that I chose Chinese language, but sometimes I'm thinking like, oh, maybe why didn't I choose Japanese language? Because I'm more closer to Japan, to Japanese culture, and my sister lives in Japan, and now I'm working with Japanese students. So I think Japanese language would be great. Japanese people. I used to work with many Japanese students.
Okay. So throughout FeliTalk?
Yeah, of course, FeliTalk. And of course, even before FeliTalk, I knew some things about Japanese mentality, Japanese culture, Japanese people, because my sister, her husband is a Japanese, so she also has a lot of Japanese friends, and she lives in Japan right now, and she told me a lot of things about Japan. So yes, I'm very excited about Japan.
Okay, understood. So you think that Japanese people are good, and you feel Japanese guys attractive for you?
Yes, I think Japanese people are very nice, and Japanese guys as well, of course. Thanks to FeliTalk, I met more than, 100 students, more than 100 students. Yeah, because I started working at FeliTalk in 2021.
After COVID?
Yes, when COVID started, I decided that I need to find part-time job or something. So I chose FeliTalk. Yeah, I started working here. Since 2021, I met a lot of Japanese guys, a lot of Japanese people, my students, and I can say that almost all of them they were very nice to me, very polite, very kind. So I was really impressed.
Okay, so are you interested in dating Japanese guy?
Actually, I am not looking for relationships right now. I think due to difficult situation in my country, and I have a lot of problems, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to worry about. But actually, yes, I think that Japanese people, they are like same attractive as Ukrainians, as Americans, everybody. I can't say that, oh no, I don't like Japanese or they're not my type. No, I think that everyone is unique, everyone is beautiful. So yes, why not?
Okay. Many Japanese people are hardworking, we don't have a lot of time to spend with families. So what do you think about this point?
Oh, actually, Japan always, when I was younger, Japan was like a dream country for me. I always thought that, oh, it's a perfect country. Oh, I love it. I want to live there. But when I got older a little bit, I started to see disadvantages of like living in Japan. I realized that, yeah, people in Japan, they are too hardworking. They work too many hours a day, and they have some mental problems because of that. They have problems with their personal life because they have no time to create family. Usually, I'm not talking about everyone, but it's like statistic. Also, I heard about some cases of suicide because people overworking and they are too tired. They are losing their motivation and everything. So, that's a really bad point. I wish Japanese people work less than they are working now.
Considering that point, still you're interested in Japanese guy?
Yeah, of course. I believe that it's possible to deal somehow. I'm never faced with this problem. I mean, I've never dated a Japanese guy, so I don't know how it really feels in a relationships when someone works so much. I think it's important, even if a guy works too much. It's important to create a comfortable atmosphere, comfortable life for him, just meet him from his work, try to make him happier, for example, cooking dinner or something, or just, it's important. In my case, I also want to work. I want to work and earn money. Usually, even in Ukraine, men work more than women.
Ratio is different. Japanese man is working more than Ukraine's man, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's the problem, I think.
Yeah, so I don't recommend the Japanese men actually because they are so hardworking and also they love drinking and gambling, Weekday, maybe around 90% Japanese men drinking sake or alcohol. Also, on the weekend, 100% are going to pachinko or slot.
I understand that for Japanese people who work so much, it's a good way to have rest and to relax. But still, I don't really understand that way because I don't like it. I mean, if I am very tired, very exhausted, I prefer just, for example, to stay at home, sleep a lot, maybe order food and eat and just sleep and maybe watch movie, but not drink. No, I don't really like it. I can't understand them at this point.
So that's why I don't recommend Japanese people to you, but still you are interested in Japanese guy. That's your impression, right? Is there any supportive data to show that the Japanese guys are good compared to other people?
I think that I noticed that many of Japanese guys, they are pretty shy. And it's a bit unusual because I think most of Ukrainian boys, they are more confident.
That's your impression, isn't it?
So, exactly.
But most Japanese men are very confident and not shy. Maybe it's different from your opinion, impression.
Maybe that of course I don't know everyone in Japan.
Right.
Most men I met, like my students, they're pretty shy. So sometimes it takes a little bit time to make them feel free and just relax and have a normal conversation.
As you mentioned, the suicide is quite common in Japan. Some people are still doing do you know seppuku or harakiri? Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, I heard. I also heard about depression.
Depression, and finally they're doing a harakiri. It's a traditional way to commit the suicide. So still it's happening in Japan. Many men doing that if they have a very bad feeling, depression. So that's why I don't like Japanese guy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Can you believe that the Japanese people are still doing a harakiri or seppuku still now in this era?
Actually, it's difficult to believe because, I mean, in Ukraine, we also have a lot of suicide cases, but it's not so common as it is in Japan. So that's hard to believe, actually. A little bit difficult to believe and realize that they are so suffering because of that.
There are so many bad points for Japanese men. So I think that maybe you should dislike Japanese guys.
No, I can't dislike them. They are nice. I understand they are working a lot and their mental health is suffering because of their work. But in general, they are very nice people. I met very, very, very nice people. So But I hope this trend will be over someday in Japan. I mean, that culture to overwork.
I believe that the man who you met, they are hiding their actual feelings. To be honest, I think they are not good guys.
Yeah, of course. Like, I don't know most of my students that good. So all I can see is just I look at the screen and I see them. I don't know how they act in real life. I don't know anything. But still, also I met some depressive students. They have some problems, and yes, but still I tried to talk to them. And that time I felt like, oh, I'm a psychologist or something. But yeah, I try to do my best, even if I see that my student is in a bad mood. Like it happens sometimes. Like usually I have lessons with my students after their work, so it's like evening time in Japan. Sometimes I notice that they are in a bad mood, they are sad or stressed or kind of depressed, so I try to do everything in my power to make them smile, to talk about some positive things, to distract them from bad thoughts. So yeah, I'm scared of that. It's okay.
After talking with me about the Japanese bad points, so you are still okay, which is our final answer. Final answer.
Yeah, of course, because I understand that everyone has plus and cons. Like, I mean, everyone has advantages and disadvantages. Every country has. Yeah, I think even in Ukraine, we also have some problems with people, with government, or other points. But Japan, I understand it's not perfect country as I thought when I was younger. And I can say it about every country, and China and Italy and every country. So yeah, it's okay. I think it's important to be realistic, not to, just dream.
Okay, I'll give up. So, okay, thank you very much. So actually, I like Japanese guy, and then I wanted to make a prank video. So if I say about the Japanese bad point, some of them are very fake.
Oh my god! And I was a little bit surprised. I was like, oh, what a strange question. Like, you don't like Japanese people, but you are Japanese. So now I got you.
Okay, work-life balance is now getting popular. Overtime working is gradually decreasing.
Oh, really?
And pachinko's population is decreasing. So I don't know the percentage. Also, maybe not so many, not 90%. It's false. And also harakiri, I've never heard of it. Current era, so nobody harakiri.
Really?
A long time ago it happened. So, but currently it's okay. So
I'm so glad to hear that. Wonderful.
I'm really sorry about it, but I wanted to understand how much you like Japan or Japanese people. Now Japanese media, so like a debating some topic is quite common. So I wanted to have some debate with you. The theme is about, do you like Japanese guy? You are yes, I'm no. And then I wanted to battle with you. And then so I gave up.
Okay, anyway, good try. Good try.
So you were surprised about the harakiri or seppuku culture?
Yeah,
still?
I was like, okay, even if it happened, it's happening, okay. But yeah, I was really confused, but I was like, okay, I believe you. You're Japanese, you know better than me.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm very happy that you like Japanese men. Yeah.
Of course.
Today, more I felt that you love Japanese.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I feel that I'm very close to Japanese culture.
I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
My
test. Don't worry. It's okay.
I'm very sorry. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, by the way, what time is it now in your country?
It's 15:25.
15:25. Oh.
We have like 7 hours difference. So yeah, I usually start working at 12 p.m. Ukrainian time. So in Japan it's 7, and many of my students like have already finished their job, so they have free time and they kindly take my lesson.
Maybe you have some attractive point. That's why so many students have a lesson.
I think that maybe it's my like strong character trait. Many of my students told me that when they come to my lesson, they feel very free. So I always try to make very friendly atmosphere. So when they come, they're very glad and they are so relaxed. Yeah, and they said like no pressure, nothing, very nice conversation, interesting. So yeah, I think it's my strong point.
Yeah, today I learned about it.
Yeah, now I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
So always when I start my live streams, I always tell my students, if you are shy or if you are afraid, like it's your first time talking to me, it's okay. It will be maybe scary only like first 5 minutes, and then everything will be great.
Okay, lastly, so is there any messages to audience of my YouTube channel? If you have some message, please.
Exactly. I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful to Japanese people who support Ukraine from the beginning of the war and donate a lot of money, send a lot of money to Ukraine, to Ukrainian army. Actually, for me, it was very surprising at the beginning because I was like, oh my God, Japan is so far away. So, I mean, it's okay. I understand Poland helps Ukraine, the whole Europe helps Ukraine, but Japan, it's like kind of another world for me. It's so far away, but still my students, they were so worried about me when I stopped working at FeliTalk. And I was like, wow, I couldn't even believe that people can be so nice. Seriously, I'm begging your audience, our audience, not to stop supporting Ukraine. It's very important for us, for all Ukrainian people, and I hope it will end soon. And also I hope that in Japan it will never happen something like that is happening in Ukraine, what is happening in Ukraine. So never. I don't want Japanese people to experience that in 21st century. That's crazy. Today we still have wars, and so yes, please believe in Ukraine, believe in our victory. Thank you so much, and I wish all the best to Japan, to Japanese people.
Perfect comment.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope that your country's situation is getting better soon.
Thank you, and I'm really glad to be here to be a part of your video. So yeah, thank you for collaboration.
Thank you very much
for nice experience. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too. Have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye. はい、ということで無事撮影終わりました。いやー、心苦しいですよね、このドッキリは。なんか最後のメッセージ聞いてると、こんなドッキリしてる自分どうなのって思っちゃいました。いや、ドッキリ自体は無事成功ということで、途中だんだんディアナ先生の顔つきが怪しくなっていったので、いやー大丈夫かなと思いました。でも意外と信じてくれましたね。私が日本人だからっていうことで酒毎日飲んでるとか、ほとんどの人がパチンコ行ってますとか、未だに切腹文化はあるということとか。でもそれでもこれだけ情報を言ったとしても、やっぱり会った日本人の方々っていうのが本当に素晴らしい方だったので、私の興味は変わらないわ、私の意思は変わらないわっていうところ、そして今のウクライナ事情っていうのをしっかりと話されていて、やっぱりパワーもらえますよね。いやでも最後のコメントとか、やっぱり最初の今ホームに戻ってきてるんだっていうのとから聞くと、やっぱりちょっと感じるものありますよね。平和な日本で暮らしてるうちらにとっては戦争とかってちょっと遠いじゃないですか。やっぱり そのウクライナというところから自分たちが置かれているああいった状況の中からも笑顔を届けてくれる先生、本当にすごいな、素晴らしいなと思いました。ということで今回皆さんお気づきだと思いますけれども、先生がやたら美人だったと思いませんか？今回はこれ3回目ですね。FeliTalkさんとのコラボ動画になっております。ご覧の通り魅力的な美人な先生が勢揃いで、かつ私も3名の方と話しましたけど、すごいフレンドリーな雰囲気でいい印象しかないです。勉強していく上でその綺麗な女性と話すっていうのはモチベーションの一つには絶対になると思うんですよね、男性の方ですので、一度こちら URL YouTube リンク、これ YouTube 動画も結構面白いんですよね。ぜひ見てはいかがでしょうか。 URL 貼っておきます。結局物事は全てモチベーションですからね。はい、ということで以上となります。ぜひこの動画良かったという方は高評価、チャンネル登録の方よろしくお願いします。ではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。さよなら。バイバイ。